Hello friends. Today we will review and test a device from the well-known Chinese brand UGREEN, which combines the functions of an extension cord, a splitter with 3 outlets, and a charging station. I have been familiar with UGREEN's products for many years and use many of their items at home, so I have no doubts about their quality. I have reviewed some of their devices before, and I will leave links in the description. Now, the hero of today's video is the DigiNest Cube. This gadget occupies just one outlet but allows you to connect 3 devices with regular plugs and charge up to 4 smartphones, tablets, and even a laptop. Before we start, as usual, please like this video to help others interested in gadgets and smart home topics find it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. The device type is an extension cord, splitter, and charging station. The model is UGREEN CD268. It supports up to 3,680 watts for the outlets and up to 65 watts for the USB ports. There are 4 USB ports, 2 USB-A, and 2 USB-C, supporting protocols like Quick Charge 4+, PD 3.0, FCP, BC 1.2, Apple, and others. The size is 110 by 110 by 137 millimeters, and the cable length is 180 centimeters. The device comes in a branded box. However, compared to what I have seen before, the design has changed slightly. The bright green color has been removed from the packaging, and the fonts have been changed. On the front, there is an image of the reviewed device. On the back, the parameters I mentioned earlier are listed. Additionally, there are versions with other types of plugs, British and American. Here's everything that was in the box. Before we move on to the extension cord, let's briefly discuss the other contents. A square piece of double-sided tape allows you to secure it firmly to a surface. There's also a small folded leaflet called the user manual, but there's nothing interesting in it, just instructions in several different languages. It includes a description of the power redistribution principle across the ports. The maximum power of 65 watts can be obtained from any of the USB-C ports, but only if nothing else is connected. If you use multiple ports, this power will be distributed among them. From my observations, and I often use USB-C power for my laptop, I can say that this is quite sufficient for simultaneous operation of a modern, powerful laptop and charging a smartphone. The maximum power for the outlets is 3,680 watts, which I mean is the total for all of them, not per outlet. The device is designed as a cube, with all sides used in some way. This shape might not always be the most convenient, but it doesn't take up much space. The 180 centimeters cable is thick and rigid. The plug has thick contacts and grounding for 16 amps. On the front side of the cube, there are all the USB ports, 2 USB-A and 2 USB-C. The manufacturer's logo is also placed here. The outlets occupy the side and top faces, which might not be the most convenient arrangement in some cases. The third outlet is on the bottom face, which has no connectors. There are 2 anti-slip feet and technical specifications that I've already mentioned. The backside has the power cable input and a power switch. This switch controls both the power outlets and the USB ports. When the power is turned on, the USB ports activate with a slight delay. Near the USB A2 port, there is a white power indicator. Unlike the switch, it lights up instantly when powered on and stays lit for a few seconds after being turned off. In this part, I will check the claimed parameters for the USB-A and USB-C ports using a special tester and electronic load. Let's start with USB-A. The no-load voltage is just over 5 volts. Testing the operating modes, PD is understandably not supported, but Apple, BC 1.2, Samsung AFC, Huawei FCP, Quick Charge 2.0, and 3.0 are supported. We'll start the test at 5 volts. Initially set to 2 amps, I begin to increase the load. At the claimed 3 amps, there is no voltage drop. At 3.2 amps, the protection kicks in. Next, the 9-volt test. Starting at 1.5 amps, I increase to the claimed 2 amps. Everything is fine, no voltage drop. At 2.2 amps, the protection also kicks in. For the 12-volt test, I start at 1 amp and increase to the claimed 1.5 amps. The charger holds this current without a voltage drop. Similarly, the protection activates when exceeded by 0.2 amps. Now let's move on to the USB-C ports. There are more supported modes here. Besides those on USB-A, it supports PD up to 65 watts, Huawei SCP, and Quick Charge 4.0. We'll conduct a similar test. In the 5-volt 3-amp mode, starting at 2.5 amps, there is a slight voltage drop. It handles the claimed 3 amps, even with some margin, just fine. Testing the 9-volt 3-amp limit, we again see a slight drop just below 9 volts, but it handles the claimed current, even with a margin. For the 12-volt mode, there is a voltage drop within 0.15 volts. The claimed current, even when exceeded, is maintained. Apologies for the thoroughness, but I believe in checking all modes. For 15 volts, the situation is similar to the previous ones. For the 20-volt mode, the claimed current is 3.25 amps, which is precisely 65 watts. As I increase the current, it handles the claimed maximum, even exceeding it, with a voltage drop within 0.1 volts. I increase it to nearly 70 watts. Everything is fine. As the tests have shown, all the claimed parameters are accurate and even exceeded in some cases. Regarding the charger's behavior during extended load connection, this entire review was written and edited on a laptop that was connected through the USB-C port of this charger. This involved several hours of work with a load ranging from 25 to 60 watts, and everything was fine. No noticeable heating. I should also note that UGREEN products are generally more expensive than their counterparts, but this is the price for quality. That's all for now. I hope you found the video useful and interesting. I would appreciate your likes as they help promote the video on YouTube. If you don't want to miss new reviews and tutorials, please subscribe to my channel. In the description below the video, you will find a link to the store where you can purchase this device, other reviews of UGREEN products, my Telegram channel, my Facebook page, and a group for discussing smart home topics. Join us. It will be interesting. Thank you for your attention. See you next time. And peace to everyone.